Yo, what's up, guys? Just a quick reminder. A lot of these games in the videos are from my live streams on TikTok, so feel free to hop in, join the streams. I do stream daily on TikTok, and my TikTok is just RageBaitCR. I am a bit ill at the moment, guys, so you can probably tell. So yeah, just in the first game. So obviously we're running 2.9 balloon cycle. Okay, so the first game we're facing, arguably, in my opinion, the worst matchup we could face with our deck, which is Evo Witch Graveyard. Just because they have Evo Witch, they've got the Goblin Hut, they've got the Vines, and they've got Ice Wizard as well, basically. Does this guy have the Ice Wizard? I guess we'll see. But yeah, this deck is by far the hardest deck to face, you guys. And also they have Vines, which makes it even harder. Yeah, exactly. He has the Ice Wizard as well. And the new version has Evo Valk, even worse. Like, bruh, look at his deck. It's just built, it's just built to cancel the whole meta, realistically. So unfair, so broken. Yeah, by far his deck, like Graveyard deck is the best deck in the whole game, by now. But yeah. We've played it a bit this season, early on in the season, pushed pretty high. But yeah, anyways, back in this matchup, the only way you really break through is with your Evo Musketeer. You gotta snipe the Goblin Hut with the Evo Muskie and then snowball the remainder of the Spear Goblins, basically. And then you might get like 2 balloon hits if you're lucky, even if they play like Evo Witch, like late. But yeah, you just kind of gotta not take too much damage, but the Vines makes it even harder. So the Graveyard Vines are so broken, man. I don't know if you can hear the wind, but it's so windy outside. I don't know, the weather in the UK recently is just being crazy right now, so apologies if you can hear the wind in the background. I don't know if you can. So yeah, I play pretty passive, to be fair. So I loon the Siak, I loon Snowball, like what, just did nothing basically. I got death damage, but what, I spent 6, I spend 7, he spends 4. Like, you might as well just wait until you have your Evo Musketeer. Like, yeah, I'm pressuring here because I don't really want him to go in with that Evo Valk push. So sometimes you have to pressure to try to deny them to build up a big push in the other lane. It is risky because they could just ignore you. Take a few balloon hits and take your tower. So it is risky for sure, but you can kind of get a gist of how the opponent's playstyle is, and I feel like once you know what their playstyle is, you gotta play around that basically. But anyway, we see the Evo Witch go loon in the other lane, just to pressure a bit. See, look at this snowball, and then look at how much damage we take here, bro. Can you see this? This is why, I've learned to win this. You guys just don't play too aggressive in this matchup. Literally, just cycle to your Evo Musk and then you can go in. Ideally, you want to go in single as well, so the sooner you can get to your Evo Musk, the better, because obviously in single they have less elixir, so they can defend not as good. So defense, sometimes can be pretty bad in single against our deck, because our deck can be cheaper. So if you can get to that Evo Muskie as soon as possible. So see here, Evo Muskie, and then look how much damage you get here. Bang 1. Guess what? It's up. Bang 2. See that? All the Evo Muskie basically, you guys. That's what I'm saying. Just only push with that. And that's GG. On to the next game. Right, that last game was so annoying. It's just very tricky. But anyway, the meta, you guys, right now, don't know what you guys think, but I think for Loon Cycle, obviously the outplay potential is so high. It's one of the most skillful decks in the whole game. That's one of the reasons why I'm making videos on it, you guys. I don't know, Vines and everything is so annoying. I literally can kill a balloon with a mini P.E.K.K.A. But then you can snowball predict, but the mini P.E.K.K.A. will still get hit even if we push it off the balloon. Anyway, I had a Muskie down the lane here, can't push him, so I thought I'd go Loon early on. He's not got his Evos yet. Bang, 2 hits, and pretty bad Goblin Giant from him, and yeah, we're down like 1 elixir, and we get, what's that, 2-3 balloon hits. How many was that? And yeah, I'll take that. To be fair, it's a great start. I think it was 2 balloon hits. And yeah, for sure, a great start for us. This matchup is winnable for sure. It's I mean, he's got minions. He's got a few air counters. He's got minions, you know, vines. To be fair, with vines, they even need air counters really. They can just play a mini P.E.K.K.A and the balloon. And that pretty much counts it very well. But I'm playing Muskie on the left. Just want to cycle out Evo Muskie so clutch with balloon guys. Definitely want to get your Evo Muskies pretty often. So we defend the Goblin Machine pretty well. Obviously Mana and then the Ice Golem. We're leaking Elixir. Well, I don't want to leak Elixir, so once out of 10 I'm just going to cycle. Barbar gets 2 hits always against Chef, which is really useful. I snowball Evo Muster Witch. The Evo Witch, just because I want to get rid of it, it's so annoying. And I also have Evo Skellies and Cycle, so I can afford to do so. Play the Snowball just to clear up, and yeah, it's a great defense. Down 1 elixir, but he should be eating that Musketeer. It's on the wrong side anyway, so don't know why he's barbaring. Gives us a chance to go Miner, get 3 hits, but still great damage for us. Well, you want to always get Muskies in the back right, of course, against beatdown decks. Just obviously he's not running lightning or anything, but it's so that normally if they run beatdown, the bomb tower pull the win condition, the tank into the middle, so that the support troops are exposed, and then the Muskie, since it's on the right, it'll be able to snipe down the support troops because the Goblin Giant or Golem will run out of range because you pull it to the middle of the bomb tower. So it's a pro tip there, you guys. Anyway, I want to kill this Evo Witch because it's annoying, so I go Miner, I go Snowball, but he does a mini P.E.K.K.A to protect, which is fine because it's so weak that I can just barb out and it'll be gone, so it's fine. I'm gonna Evo Skellies for this, and I play an Ice Golem to carry in the minions, Snowball as well, just for good defense. And then great, we're in a great position, you guys. Look how much damage we're up, look how much we've taken. And we're not even down elixir really. So yeah, playing Miner just to chip. You know, we only need a bit more damage, so we're just gonna start cycling on miners. Don't really want to loon right now, it'd be a bit too risky. You don't want to risk the game when we're up so much damage. So yeah, plays Ice Golem, Skellies, and Bomb Tower to defend. Snowball just to push everything back, damage the minions, the Witch, clear up some Skellies. Get another Musketeer just to cycle, basically. Get to our Evo. You want to tank for your Muskies a lot of the time, you guys. So look at that, I play an Ice Golem to tank for Muskie. Fortunately, there's Vines Barbar, but that is a lot of elixir to kill Musketeer. Play mine on the back of the tower, how much damage in, and then Snowball. So then I can Evo Musketeer the Evo Witch, because the Snowball clears up the Skellies, and then last GG just gives up because no hope for him, to be honest. Anyway, on to the final game of the video. Yeah, this game, I hit a really crazy play in this game, I remember on stream. But anyway, facing Goblin Drill, he does have Tesla, Poison, Ice Spirit, Evo Snowball, and Delivery. Like, bro, like, how many air counters do you want, man? But anyway, on to this game. I'm just going to Evo Musketeer just to cycle to my Evo. Pretty nice. And then I'm just going to loot, because I didn't know if he was running Cannon or Tesla. So I just wanted to see if he was running Cannon Tesla, hoping he had Cannon, but unfortunately it was Tesla. And then Snowball, because, you know, then we'd have to deal with the Bomber. Equal Elixir, down a bit of damage, but if we're going to break through, it'll be in double and triple most of the time in these matchups, just because that's more likely you're going to get Evo Muskies and you can cycle a bunch of balloons, basically, by starting cycling in the back, and then you get back to it quicker, basically, because by the time if you cycle a balloon in the back, in the corner, by the time it reaches the bridge, you would have already been close to cycling one, so then you can out-cycle the buildings. And also it's useful to do that when you have your Evo Musketeer cycle. Yeah, it's not always best to play balloons in the back right or back left, but in some matchups, in a lot of matchups, it can be very good when you're struggling to break through or when you have your Evo Musketeer cycle. But anyway, Ice Golem Loon, and then I mine at the back, and then I think I Snowball. I think we might get death damage here. Actually, we force out the Evo Snowball, which is great, and guess what? We got death damage. So that was really good, to be honest. I'm happy with that push. Equal Elixir, and we have our Evo Musketeer. So I'm going to do, I think I'm going to barbell here. No, I'm going to split my Evo Skeletons, actually, which was a great play, but just a cycle. I wanted to save. You want to save your barbell a lot of the time for the drill. I didn't know he had Evo drill, to be fair, but Bomb Tower barbell, great drill counters. Yeah, this that barbell wasn't great, by the way, you guys. But look at that! Look at the balloon, guys. That Evo Musketeer obviously kills the Tesla balloon, forces out another drill. Look how much elixir I'm forcing out from this guy. He has to poison as well, and then look at this snowball. Bang! That was crazy. That snowball predict on the Ice Spirit. That was crazy, because then it made the Ice Spirit push back, so it didn't jump on our balloon, and then the muskie hits, and then bang! That's how we win the game, basically. Yeah, very well played, really. And we made a few mistakes, really, with the barb barrel on the goblin drill. But yeah, it was a great win. There's a deck for you guys if you want to copy it. Also, you guys, if you enjoy the videos, feel free to subscribe. Helps me out. And until then, peace.